Your heart skips a beat. You feel like a teenager because you forget what's going on. You can't think about anything else, and you get distracted because someone is on your mind. You wondered how you got through life without this feeling of knowing you are accepted exactly as you are, and your partner will show up for you regardless of the circumstances. The safe, secure, visceral feeling of being home now that you're in this relationship. You found your soulmate, your person, your other half. More than anything, this feeling is what you want, and you've been wanting it so much your whole life. And you know that now you have found it, you will never have to feel alone or lonely again, ever. It's life-changing to know that someone will have your back, be on your team, share life's challenges and celebrations with you, and all the moments in between. It's notable to know you don't have to die alone. It's a big deal. So many people get this wrong, and they get into the wrong relationships. How can you know? And then the relationships are destructive, and they're degrading, and they're demeaning and demoralizing, and often exceedingly very costly in many, many ways, including the lost years of life of life as you know that you should have been able to enjoy. And you can't get those back, but you can set yourself up for success in relationships in the future. Maybe you've lost your partner far too soon, like me, leaving you head of household, sole parent, and single. You are a tremendous amount of love and affection seeking the partner who is no longer there by your side. Or perhaps you remained single because the right one hasn't shown up, and you know better than to get into the relationship with the wrong one. Let's jump right in with an explanation of how all relationships follow the same process. Then we'll put you on track to jump right in and position yourself to attract the right love into your life. I'm Michelle Hoffman. I'm your relationship coach. And today I want to talk to you about how all relationships follow the same process, from chemistry to casual to committed. The first part of that process is the chemistry phase of relationshiping. This is where the law of attraction brings you together. Just like cells are pulled magnetically together, you will find yourself drawn to someone for some known or unknown reason. This discovery phase upon the first encounter literally changes your chemistry. As you learn about one another, your brain lights up and it ignites your hormones with this serotonin rush, an endorphin high, and a flood of oxytocin, the cuddle drug that encourages bonding and love. When you do new things, especially enjoyable ones that stimulate your senses, like and excite your brain, body, and emotions with this euphoria-like massive dopamine hit, and it's like eating too much chocolate. You may not be able to stop thinking about this person, which gives you the good kind of natural chemical rush. Maybe it's so good you find yourself forgetting other things, like, did you turn the stove off? Did you put your shoes on? And when you hear your phone ring, you light up again. Your heart skips a beat and you bite your lip, hoping it's that special someone reaching out to you. Music sounds happier, colors are more vibrant. You become more optimistic, and you literally become more resilient. The chemistry phase of a relationship brings a natural high that makes you feel as if you're walking on air and taking on the world in a positive way. As we become accustomed to the chemistry phase of a relationship, we shift into a more casual mode where we get the gift of anticipating the new routines that establish and define the relationship. Knowing what to look forward to brings us comfort, like hearing a favorite song or replaying a story. Being able to forecast what will happen next. We find incredible comfort in this casual phase of a good relationship. It's like going to the same restaurant where we relish a specific meal or watching a specific movie genre because we can follow a storyline we already appreciate. Enjoying being near and eagerly awaiting that stimulating kiss is a reassuring feeling that we are accepted, safe, and loved. These shared encounters are instrumental in setting the tone of a relationship, developing the shared experiences that form our relationship's foundation, facing challenges together, and creating inside jokes. Sharing new experiences sparks a bonding adrenaline rush. Spoiler alert, that's how you invigorate an existing relationship to get it ignited again. And when you're in the casual phase of a relationship, there's something else that's magical that happens. Right in there is when we start deciding, is this a relationship that we want to move forward in? That'd be a green light, go. Or is there a yellow flag telling us to be curious and ask some additional questions or do a little discovery? And if that discovery results in something that is just not in alignment with who you are and what you want in your life, that could then become a deal breaker, in which case you step away from that relationship. And if it's a green light go, where it's not a deal breaker, but you've done the reconnaissance and you've discovered this is right, it's even better than I imagined. And I've got the 3 easy steps to figure that out if you need a little help with that. And when you go from chemistry to casual, understanding that things are fantastic, that's the green light go, you move into the committed stage of a relationship. The committed stage of a relationship is when you both understand and agree, and you are accepting that you're both in this relationship with a complete understanding of what each of you represent to one another in this partnership. That then, put on a drum roll, please, catapults you into the chemistry phase of the relationship, again, in a whole new format with this agreed upon accepted status. And that's how this relationship cycle from chemistry to casual to committed continues on and becomes a spiral as you up-level your relationships. Again, I'm Michelle Hoffman. I'm your relationship coach. If you are looking to find love now, you can reach out to me at theartofrelationshipping.com and establish a strategy call with me, and I can help you go from chemistry to casual to the right committed relationship in your life.